everybody? It's me, SoloSupreme, and welcome back to the Kingdom of David, CK3, the Hearts of Iron 4, Broken Dream Grand Campaign. Now, during the break from my last run of this, I seriously just thought about, letting Israel, ally Hispania. Like, Hispania will accept an alliance offer from Israel, but the other way around, if Hispania offered it, Israel would not want to take it. Mainly, and it's kind of one of those things where I would say Israel, they have no diplomatic relations at all, with anybody in the world. At most, all they're doing is getting their relations approved by other nations, but they're not really doing anything on their behalf. So I thought about just saying screw it, make Hispania send an alliance offer, or Israel send an alliance offer to Hispania to shift things, and for better or worse, I might as well just do that to see kind of how it'll mix things up. It's not a likely alliance, I would say, but it's more like one out of necessity. See, it is how Hispania is boxed in with Anbiya pretty much bullying it, and Israel could provide some muscle, but I'll decide that maybe a little bit further down the line. Let's just see how it goes. Because Israel, if it wants to go by itself, it wants to go by itself. Though I did make Hispania kind of join in on that war against West Francia, just because I thought it made sense, from Hispania's perspective, it would make sense to attack Anbiya and West Francia while they're at war with the biggest power, trying to get some land. And fortunately they didn't get Texaco. So Israel is also moving into Central America as well. Okay, I wasn't expecting that off the bat, but I guess they cut off Hispania over here, and I just realized the Aztecs are gone. Yeah, it looks like the Aztecs got Ian. Well, I guess that's the way that cookie crumbles. But it looks like Israel is definitely trying to take some Central American territory. Commendable, I have to say. Oh, while over here, the spice isles are pretty much open for business. Yes, I guess it would be known as the tacit peace between Israel and West Francia. They're just gonna focus on their colonial adventures, I guess. Wow, you also have Kilwa here, which is pretty big and chunky boy himself. Yeah, Kilwa is right here. Looks like they annexed what was this? Ajuran? Yeah. Looks like they annexed Ajuran, and they're bordering Israel right now, but right under the heartlands of where it all began. And what will be the cost of them to invade? Well, probably the fact that they don't really have any allies and they'll be overrun. I'm pretty sure that's why they haven't invaded. And these other West African sultanates and emirates over here, I think they're gonna be left alone. It doesn't seem like anyone's gonna try to attack them. Seeing as how Israel already controls. Oh, they took over Gold Coast from Ashanti. Yeah, Israel already controls the Ivory Coast trade over here. Oh no, France is steering it. Honestly, France, I kind of find it funny how Israel isn't really giving a crap about this trade though, and France is like steering like a bulk of this trade up towards the English Channel. Though Israel, if it wanted to, it could, like, you know, I guess try to push it in different direction. And well, we also have Denmark over here. They are war with Vestfold, but Denmark, I think, is relegated to just like they're just gonna be a new world nation. And I don't think Israel won anything for that war. I think they probably just pieced out. Yeah, it looks like they didn't ship any armies over. Oh no, they did. But I guess it's one of those things where it was like too little, too late, and you gained nothing. Israel, what is with you in like all these weird, futile wars? They can also rival Ming. Oh, unless that was, maybe they just did that war to get like more money. 1611. Oh yeah, it looks like something transferred. Yeah, New Israel, Cuba, Israel, 1611. So obviously something. There was like a transfer of land, and Israel is like saying again attacking them over there. What in the hell is Israel doing? The troops are in Cusco. Hispania is also down here. Cusco. Oh, I guess they're like trying to take over Panama. Yeah, I really have no idea what little transfer of land happened over here. But it seems that new Israel is coming along. West Frankie and Mexico pretty much blocking off Louisiana over here. Yeah, it looks like they're trying to block out Israel from expanding even more. So it's surely such a shame that they aren't able to expand as much. But hey, you got some prime real estate over here in like this continent. You got Australia. West Francia is colonizing. Okay, so now West Francia is moving further into the Spice Isle. Honestly, one of y'all powers should like get your act together and start colonizing more over here. And it seems that France is gonna take that mantle. And there, the Age of Reformation, huzzah, hazoo, is here. So, it's already converted a lot of provinces. They don't really have a, they might start getting a colonial empire, converted another nation, doubt that. Joint Reformation, that's not going to happen at all. But they could now start getting the different bonuses of this era. Tisia also, let's see, well, this looks like the war with Sweden went well. Vestfold is already taking over the one other Danish property up here. Oh my god, I just realized Lithuania is only like one little county now. Looks like Novgorod partitioned it with Livonia. And yeah, Livonia decided to ally both Novgorod and Lutetia. So Lithuania, you are in trouble. We got no allies. And you're all alone. Oh, well, Estonia's back. I guess that's something. They also released Estonia again. And looks like Sicily got some Swedish separatists. Oh, they're handling that. West Francia, what are you doing? You are also attacking Cusco down here. Oh, they're in a race with the Spanish. Yeah, the New World is looking pretty effed, if I may say so myself. Well, it's the fact that Israel is also like trying to get like Panama, and also the weird fact that Cuba is split between 3 nations. Wessex is like the pretty much the passage between like East Cuba and West Cuba. Yeah, they're gonna defeat these guys pretty quickly. Yeah, seeing as how the French are just down there just bullying. Probably they don't really give a crap about the rest of the Cape, but I guess like France is trying to colonize as quickly as they could. This looks like they finished economic ideas. Oh yeah, let's check also the institutions. So global trade has popped. Let me see, what was that at? In Picardy. Oh, all the way over here in France. Yeah, it's truly these two powers are like heavily competing against one another. Man, it's so funny because France is able to like expand so huge, like ruthlessly, mainly because they had no like immediate neighbors that were super dangerous to them, and like all the other neighbors went to war with each other, alienating one another. So then all they did was just like started to use France as like, hey, he's the big kid on the block, so we don't have to worry about like all this chaos and heartache. See, Israel also again about to they just wrecked the Kyriates. And they're wrecking all these other little states down here as well. Well, they pieced them out. Took more of the Kyriot land. Yeah, basically, Israel is like in the Russia phase of things where they're just like just taking over like as much as like these like far eastern states as they can. They're almost to the Pacific. I'm saying this, Israel, you definitely should be colonizing down here. Like, I get you want to get Panama and all that right now, build another colonial nation, but you really should consider starting to move towards Australia, because I'm pretty sure the French are going to get there first. Yeah, seeing as how there's not really much of the way. Though, even if the French do get here and they push a lot of like trade outwards, India is gonna be, it's basically the trade catcher over here, and Israel is definitely gonna steer all that trade up through the Gulf of Aden or Hormuz and basically get it in Alexandria. Though I still think, yeah, the English Channel is much more profitable. Yeah, you need to control those spices. And well, at least they're almost done with the colonies over here. And it looks like they researched diplomatic tech. They're going through expansion ideas. And Honestly, that bonus diplomatic relation isn't gonna help really anybody if you don't really want to ally anybody. I guess they're trying to keep it, like keep this little colonial administration going. Damn hard or something. Oh, they opened up trade companies over here. Same thing in West Africa, Guinea, and the Baltic company. They opened like several trade companies. That's probably why. Yeah, they have Lund over here, and is Abo part of it? Oh no, Abo's not a part of it. Well, Denmark gave up the last remnants of its territories over here in Scandinavia. So, yep, Denmark is officially now a South American country who's suffering from rebels who outnumber them. Well, isn't that a kick in the head? Yeah, Denmark, you're really not having the best of times now since you've been exiled over here. But at least you have France to keep you company. What is this? Is Vestful really colonizing? Well, it seems that's to be the case. That or they gained this from Denmark. Oh no, they colonized that. Yeah, Vestfold is actually colonizing like now as well. Oh boy, this world is already like an incredible mess. And France is over here unstoppable. Yeah, they're taking all these like islands. Boy, Israel, you better hurry up. Try to get that general colonization law. Try to catch up. Though I highly doubt you will. France has too much of a head start. You also have a problem with like Mongol separatists. Like moved into your land. Probably from the curious. Oh yeah, they got a bit of overextension. That should go down soon. Some more rebels over here. Oh, they already got them. Lusatia just was vassalized by Leticia. That's poetic. It looks like, yeah, they're focused on institution spread. What were your ideas again? Oh, you also decided to go down exploration. Everyone is questing for some piece of land in the new world. Except Iceland. They could not care less. You can convert your provinces to reform Norse. What the hell? They converted to no? Oh my god! Wait, is this still Iceland converted to Norse? Well, I suppose maybe that's the reason why Christianity could not last that long over here. So the Irish have decided to become Norse. Like, oh my God, what's it? Canada? Yeah, Canada over here is gonna be pretty big. Israel is also trying to expand over here as well. Spain just gained a huge chunk of Central America. Yeah, them claims are giving Spain like pretty much prime real estate to expand on. Oh yeah, I think this is how the world is gonna look. France is just gonna be a French dominated colonial world. Ming is still doing fairly well for itself. The problem is, if they start losing like too many of their tributaries, Ming is rival to West Francia. Well, I guess now since they appeared, this could in turn actually drive like friendship between these two guys. It's really a pain in me once your provinces. Oh, never mind. That's not gonna. No, the opposite way around. They kind of were like, enemy of my enemy. We could work together, but no. Israel wants being provinces. Hispania. Let's. Oh, poor Hispania. Yeah, Anbiya is like has declared on them. They are too heavily outnumbered for this. They have an intervention they could choose. They could. We could help them out. Where the hell are the Israeli troops at? They are. I think they're about to attack someone over here. Because I highly doubt they are basically sending over all of this just to attack like that one little rebel stack. They probably might get ready to attack one of these miners again. Oh, Gascon like decide to like help out, but yeah, they already got sacked. And I think Hispania also kind of abandoned their mainland because it seems that most of their troops, like all of their troops, are in the New World. Yep. Yeah, that the whole army's in the New World right now. Honestly, if they had more of like their forces over here, I would have just like asked Israel to like intervene. But seeing that they have decided that the New World is face full of more of their prospects, Greater Burgundy is also in on this. Good God, this is bad. Yeah, Greater Burgundy is trying to get back its land, and they're gonna. The Gascon is being murdered right now. It's about to get partitioned. West Francia wants Bordeaux, while Greater Burgundy wants all of this. Only thing I can see is like Greater Burgundy has to become a power that could at least challenge France. Not to the same exact scale, because France could just raise up so much more men. All because this all leads back to the Duke of Valois' like conquest of Scotland. Like the Duke of Valois basically caused like a knock-on effect, which led to West Francia controlling like this much power. If this was still like, you know, Scotland up here, like, and Wales, England, Wessex, have like Ireland mixed mash over here, this would have been like much more consolidated and war-prone region. But like, since the Duke of Valois took over Scotland by manipulating its elections and put basically took it over after he lost the elections. Like, he just declared war once they lost the like Scottish elections to like another Christian, and after that it's just been like a steamroll conquest. Wessex only is allowed to live because it was a sultanate, but oh, poor Hispania. You're gonna have to give up like some things. And we still have the House of Moonso over here. Yeah, we're gonna see like a West Francia dominated world. How there, man? Their men are fighting. Yeah, it's like these colonial nations are like at war with each other. Stay strong, Hispania. Ozzy, Israeli Panama is almost like a full-on colonial state. Let's see. Yeah, Hispania has been completely occupied. Yeah, Gascon lost like a huge swath of land. And they gave it all to Greater Burgundy. And Greater Burgundy is going to want its cores back. At least some of them. Anbiya is going to take back a bit of its land as well. It's so sad because Hispania was so close to reuniting the peninsula. But the West Frankian dragon is just sitting among, like, on top of them, holding them down. Oh yeah, Israel is second conquest of Texcoco. Alright, let's see. What's going on over here? Oh yeah, Israel is actually, like, okay, here now. Like, since they already got the soldier station, Israel is now gonna, like, say, they're like, we have to expand now. It's now or never. They want to control, dominate Central America. Hold the line, Spain. Your country burns, but you give Israel time to form more rivals to West Francia. Yeah, Ming is sitting pretty right now. Seeing how they, like, basically, like, Israel, like, the knowledge of Israel spread throughout the world. Israel is the conduit in which the world, like, gains technology. Yes, sir. And it looks like, yeah, it looks like Israel is trying to get Colombia here. Oh, they already formed the Israeli Colombia. Oh, I guess because it switches over here for the little colonial region. Did Israel even take any land? No, I guess it was just for plunder. West Francia, okay. As long as West Francia's colonies are burning, I'm happy. May they burn in hell. Wessex is, like, has Canada. Oh, Lutetia! They formed Quebec. They're forming Quebec up here. Oh god, this new world is gonna be abomination. Well, now we're already to the age of absolutism because, like, the Reformation basically, this doesn't really exist. So now absolutism runs the world. Yeah, seeing as how there's, like, really no pope, or so none of that, like, Catholicism and Reformation and, like, events happen. But let's see. So Israel already has 3 trade companies. They have a large army. They have the potential to be the emperor of China. A multicultural nation, have at least 5 different promoted cultures. Honestly, what's Israel's absolutism like? 94. That's their cap. So Israel could, like, become more absolutist. Let's see. What about France? France is could have 83. Let me see. Also, yeah, France is generating, like, just hand over fist money. Due to, like, their trade notes, but the fact is their colonies are being. Oh no, the war ended. Yeah, poor Hispania. They lost. They're almost practically back to where they were at the very beginning of this, like, campaign. Looks like Greater Burgundy, since they were already satisfied from the blood sacrifice of Gascon. Now, oh yeah, and then they also forced them, like, Gascon to break their alliance. Oh no, so Gascon is alone. This leads to like Greater Burgundy or West Francia to partition it between themselves. Yeah, Anbiya took some bits back. Oh, I feel really bad for Spain. Though, they did burn these colonies, like, cause them to, like, suffer in chaos for a little bit. So, not all was lost. And Wessex is still being stupid. Like, this is a patchwork of nonsense. Alright, so Israel also has another colonist out. Where else are... Oh, it's only in the Christmas Islands. Okay. They're starting to, like, compete down here. But again, France is already like trying to like dominate the region. I think if anything, Israel might have to use military force on some of these guys. Maybe that's why they don't want to piss off Ming, because like all these nations are like tributaries. Yeah, I think it's gonna be one of those things where once the dam breaks, like say Ming gets attacked by France or something, or they start to collapse, then I can see something weird happening down here. But looks like we're gonna have so far like a strong China. They don't really have any internal issues. They passed all of their reforms, and they got a positive mandate. Yeah, the only thing I can see what happen is if like get into a war where like chaos reigns and they somehow lose stability. I know it seems that like Ming is doing well for itself. Yeah, they're doing well for themselves. The only way this could go completely tits up for them is if like they have like a massive like conflict between their tributaries. Well, pretty much Japan is nominally ruled by Hosokawa because Oda is their tributary. Sooner or later, I would not be surprised if like during a war or something gives. It's a shame really that Hispania has to be put in this terrible position. But now, since Lutetia has pretty much free reign of its own, yeah, look at this alliance like network Hispania has. Like, okay, the only nations over here that kind of matter is Wessex and Anbiya. Like, Sweden doesn't really matter. Festival, not really. Sardinia, Corsica, their position kind of like leaves them out to dry. Yeah, they're not really in the best of spots. And the fact that I'm surprised, like, Sardinia, Corsica did try to like colonize early on. And I think New Israel would do well for itself if it tries to like just try to wreck through here and try to move up to the Great Lakes. Spain, they're taking their chunk of Central America. Like, they're pretty much their chunk of flesh. And who knows, if we see the complete like collapse of Spain, some of their like colonial nations may try to like go for independence. Let's see, what's the great power ranking? Israel number 1, West Francia number 2, Ming number 3, Hispania's in 4th, Anbiya's in 5th, but that's gonna probably change soon. Greater Burgundy's in 6th, Lutetia's in 8th. Oh, it's going back and forth between Leticia and Wessex because they're basically tied. Anbiya has rebel problems, like peasants. Also, the fact that this is also like Catholic culture kind of screws with Spain a little bit. So how's the alliance, like the Holy Alliance up here, working out? Estonia, Livonia, Polotsk, and Kotojoki. Oh, so they rival Lutetia. Novgorod rival them. And who, they lead by a queen? Princess Anna Belowski. Okay. Queen Dorota II. Oh, there's like queens. Queens all about up here. So Lutetia is allied with Livonia. And they have like their nice little vassal, Lusatia. They're subsidizing. Well, they're subsidizing the Native Americans. Their independence is guaranteed by West Francia. This is so weird. West Francia is playing like this diplomatic game like so well. They're playing like the Christian nations off each other. Yeah, a war between Novgorod and Lutetia with their allies could be like a fairly big one, and it'll pretty much, that war will decide who will own like this entire region once again. But I don't know. Defensive ideas. Let's see. Yeah, so Novgorod did defensive. Lutetia, they got offensive exploration. Livonia, they got defensive and offensive ideas. And also going down economic, religious. Kotojoki, quantity, economic, diplomatic, religious. So you guys are forming your like little colonial state over here. Just need a little bit more, but like it's like nice to see like the Christians have made it over to the New World as well. What chaos will reign from this, I have no clue. And so Israeli Colombia is coming along nicely. Let's see. Where are there other colonists? Oh, okay, they're getting closer and closer to the Spice Isles. They're colonized over here, but again, Australia is like the prize I would like to see like be claimed by Israel over here. The Cariids, yeah, their empire. Let's see. Oh, they're being attacked by Dunghai. Looks like Dunghai is trying to reclaim some of its land lost. Israel also has some troops down here. Yeah, the race of the Pacific is almost there. I think Israel's just gonna wait till like the end to like really bother colonizing over here. Alright. So I'm actually gonna wrap this video up right here, folks. So as we can see, Israel is focusing like on the colonization game a lot more now. Especially since they finished like well, they're almost completely done with expansion ideas. And sooner rather than later, they are going to be even more of a powerhouse in this region. Well, seeing as how they control basically the Indian Ocean, I have no doubts about that. But Israel needs to like start thinking about maybe attacking Brunei. Let's see, Ayutthaya, Khmer. Like they have to start thinking about like expansion over here. Well, speaking of. Yep. They start focusing on something. Oh, they are attacking who? Oh, these guys. Oh, that doesn't really matter. Oh, West Francia, I think they're about to attack Ireland again. Seeing as how all of this is around here. Oh god, yeah, it looks like they're about to start crushing these guys. Oh, they're also the converting cultures over here, trying to make Highlander the culture for this region. Actually, what are the accepted cultures in France? Highlander, Rhinish, Danish. Well, that makes sense. Seeing as how they like conquer like a piece of Danish territory. So let's wrap this one up right here, folks. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Leave a like, comment, subscribe to the channel if you would like to see more. And when we return, the world will actually, let me pause it because it was like chugging a little bit. Yeah, the world will continue with this like conquest of the new world. We have, what are these? The Creek formed. Well, they're at war with another federation right now. France also took over a bit of land up here. And the southern bit of Mexico. Huh. Oh, I guess Israel may try to like conquer these last two bits of land. But hey, I'm telling you, start focusing over here now. That'll be the bonus points, folks. And Dunkai, you are about to die, aren't you? You let the curious win? Well, yeah, it looks like, yeah, they ran away from them. They're going around them. They're going through the steps. But looks like they're about to lose that war. But until next time, folks, this is SoloSupreme, and have a great day.
Now this one is pure niceness.